About game time, bring the pain time.
Hey, ready, MP?
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at Philadelphia. They are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And, of course, Miami, not posing much of a threat right now.
Checking out Philadelphia, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. They've got Halliburton. MP is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Edgecombe, and it's McCaw in at the 3 slot. And for the Heat, Smith out there with Yakuchonis. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Wolf in at the 3. With a good chunk of the season in the books, Richard, are you keeping an eye on the trade deadline coming up?
Yeah, it's not too far away to start throwing some of those ideas into the good old trade machine, but I like to be respectful to the players and not speculate too much. There's a lot more involved than just moving players.
Smith, no good. Here's Halliburton. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Yakuchonis. Over Halliburton. Yakuchonis' shot is good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
MP outside. Pass to McCaw. Philadelphia moving it around. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 5 points.
Playing a little bully ball. MP.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Miami's head coach. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Here's Adebayo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Wembanyama, screen on Adebayo. MP shot is good. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Smith outside. Pass to Reynolds. Here's Yakuchonis. From about 16. And there's another one for the Heat.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
And here's MP from outside. Pure from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, MP.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Here's Wiggins. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. A nice shot by MP.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Outside Adebayo. It's Wiggins on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Wiggins against Doncic. 6 to shoot. Murray inside. And again, it's Miami converting.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Screen by Edey. From deep, MP. Rebound Miami. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Simmons, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. This is a team that simply refuses to lose. They've won 29 games in a row and want to keep this incredible streak going.
And we're looking at a team that has proven they can win against anyone in this league, even given a variety of factors. It's maybe going out on a stretch to say they've reached an all-time great status. But hey, there's an argument for it.
good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Sixers ahead, up 3. And we'll be back. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's the pick, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Part of the reason why they have a lead is they haven't turned it over too much. They are playing smart basketball.
Heat trail by 15. Yakachionis out there with Smith. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Wolf in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Yakachionis. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Gets the 3 to fall.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He scored 64 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Miami calls timeout. Edie's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. All right, let's look back over the last 10 games now and see which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. Philadelphia, number 1.
Number 1, you have to have good shooters. Number 2, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
Halliburton against Smith. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Smith's got his first points of the night.
Using the rim as a shield. Nice reverse.
And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Smith passes to Wolf. MP with the block.
Oh, get that out of here. That'll make him think twice before challenging MP again. Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Smith finds Wiggins. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Back to MP. There's the triple. On target from range. MP's got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Let's hear it for our contestant.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries.
The Clippers at less than full strength. Missing star point guard Ja Morant. From day one, he's been the leader and a producer. But beyond...
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Philadelphia 76ers. And that'll do it for us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. Then there's Edgecombe. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McCaw in at the small forward position. All right, we'll go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Bam Adebayo. Allie, what's his status?
Well, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Heat. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. This injury certainly looks like it could be serious.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
And it sure seems like post-play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And it's Miami's ball. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league. So those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Back to you.
All right, Allie. Thanks a lot.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
For Miami, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Yakachonis. It's Adebayo, high post. Here's Yakachonis. They need this. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Yes, it's good. MP's got 35 in the game.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Miami moving it around. Here's Yakachonis. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor. Oh, MP with a block.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The 3 connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Reynolds. Pulls up. Misses off the left iron.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
A nice shot by MP.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Reynolds. Right wing, 3-pointer Yakachonis. And again, no good by Miami. Now Philadelphia with it. They're rolling here with a 15-point run. Double on Wembanyama. And here's MP from outside. And the 76ers another 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Smith passes to Adebayo. To the paint. Reynolds. Count it. Reynolds has got 5 now.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
MP outside. Launches it. Knocks down the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Pass to Wolf. Hey, from beyond the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Edgecombe. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama screen to the inside. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Adebayo against MP. Adebayo in the post. Three-pointer Yakatonis. No luck on that one.
And here's MP from outside. And so it's Philadelphia making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that.
Making a switch here. Smith's checked in. MP's checked in for Philadelphia. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 50 points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Andrew Wiggins is out there with Murray. Then there's Yakatonis. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Smith in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And he lobs it up. And stolen by Simmons. Wiggins outside. Back to Simmons. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Let's go with a 3. And MP with a basket on the assist by McCain. MP's got 53 points. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Smith. Simmons with it. Here's Wolf. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. Edey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's MP, and the layup is good off the glass. 55 points for MP.
Nice persistence by MP off the drive.
Simmons, the pass to Reynolds. Now here's Smith. Simmons looking around. Back to Smith. Three-pointer. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 4 assists now tonight.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Smith finds Simmons. Doncic pulls down the board. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Adebayo, a screen on McCain. Unloads from 13. Good on the jump shot.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Pass to MP. And he lobs it up top. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle.
Yeah. The love that you give me is minimal. The way that you treat me is pitiful. I heard misery loves company. Since I've been with you, I'm miserable. You made me feel like I'm invisible. 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 The way that you talk to me cynical. You keep me on lock like a criminal.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. I'm Kevin Hart. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other. And the fans are the beneficiaries.
And when it comes to MP, he has an objective to motivate his teammates. That's why he made winning on the road a rallying cry.
Well, their success in their road quest just speaks to the power of MP. When he talks, his teammates listen. In fact, everyone listens because they're getting results. And that's what matters in this league. They've been unreal on the road.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. McCaw is out there with MP. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Portland with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pierce the pass to Anderson. Pierce with the screen on Doncic. Wembanyama knocks it away.
No way, says Wembanyama. Not on my block.
Here's Edgecombe.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's MP after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Outside, Avdia. Here's up top. Portland moving the ball over. Sharp with it. Pocket 2. Henderson for 3. And Wembanyama with the rebound. Pass to MP. From outside the arc, knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got 12 in the game.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And MP throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Henderson. Last game out, 36 points for him. Portland, no good that time either. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And this is a team making history with every single win. They're coming into this game with 30 consecutive victories. That's right, 30.
Yeah, look, I've been on some teams that had some great runs. It is so hard because you have to be talented. You've got to be 100% bought in, but then you also need some luck. 50-50 balls bouncing your way. They're getting all of that and then some.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Jared McCain's checked in for the 76ers. Halliburton comes in for Edgecombe. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Henderson for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now, here's Sean. Game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Pass to Thurman. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Avdia. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open three.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Henderson inside the three-point line. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And here's MP for three. The 76ers another three.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And for Portland, they're shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Now, here's Sean. Pulls up, high post. That shot, no good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome. We'll make substitutions. The 76ers leading by 22. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Henderson and Sharp are the guards. And it's Pierce, and it's Thurman in at the three. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Heat got the job done. He finished with 60 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Sharp. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. PJ Edgecombe picks one up. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Klingon, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. The 76ers also with a sub. Halliburton's checked in.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Now, here's Sharp. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. They get it back. A nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's got his first points in this one.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Here's McCall. Back to MP. Wembanyama passes to MP. There's the pick. And the dunk by MP.
No wasted motion from MP. Gets the space he needs and drains it.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's Sharp. For the 3. Good defense by MP. MP has been leading the charge for the Philadelphia 76ers. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. For the participants.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
This is a good list, but I want to see a 35-year-old category. Let the vets have some fun, too. Come on, man.
Well, you need to lower the rim to 8 feet if you want that.
And get a medic on standby, too. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Trailblazers.
Their shot selection has been B-A-D. That's why nothing is falling. Go inside. Get some high percentage looks. Jeez, all these three-pointers, Kenny. It's all your fault.
Oh, bad. Yeah, that's it. I'll tell you, Ernie shot. Listen, the guys aren't posting up. They're not driving. Just get to the rim sometime.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Wembenyama. MP out there with McCall. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Edgecombe in at the 2.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Henderson. Back to Pierce. Left side, Avdia. Now Pierce. Defended by Wembenyama. And the rejection by Wembenyama.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And here's Sharp. Following the three-pointer by MP. It's Henderson on the wing. And the three ball is good. Henderson's got his second bucket of the night.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics takes sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 6, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Sharp's got 8 points.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
And here's MP for 3. The 76ers, another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Abdi on the wing. Covered by MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Henderson's got 6 in the quarter.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in
2
time.
minutes remaining in the third.
Outside, Avdia. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Sharp. That 3 off the mark. 76ers have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Pierce against MP. Jacks up a 3. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Sharp. 8 points for him. Henderson for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Henderson's got 9 points now in just the second half. MP outside. Wembenyama sets a screen for MP. Buries the long-range jumper.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Pessoa. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And stolen by Sharp. Pass to Avdia. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So Sharp will go to the free throw line. PJ Edgecombe picks one up. The Trailblazers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season. And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
Here's Sharp. That will count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on his part.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry.
Checked in for Davis. MP's checked in for the 76ers. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Donovan clinging out there with Avdia. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe, and it's Thurman in at the shooting guard. Avdia can't hit. 76ers have gotten 4 of the 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
The hustle from MP there in transition, taking full advantage on the break.
Portland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside, Avdia. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Back to Sharpe. Ring shot on the way. In it goes for the 5th time, and 10 shots for him this game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And the dunk by Edey.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Avdia, the pass to Sharpe. No good on the 3. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Philadelphia.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
The Blazers on offense. Pass to Sharpe. 32 seconds left in the game. Clinging the screen for Sharpe. And the 3 off target. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-6 run. And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside.
For 3.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And he commits the intentional foul.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Henderson.
Good on the second free throw. And Philadelphia calls time here. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Yeah, well, obviously the coach sees something he doesn't like.
Edie with a screen on Avdia. And there's the bucket from MP.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fan...
All right, you seen MP's pregame ritual earlier?
I know you work for the other team. Yo, you better come here. You can still hug me, boy. Man, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. We hype out here.
But this here is postgame. How you feeling?
Wait. Hey, you. Yeah, you work for the other team too, right? Get over here, girl. Put her there. Woo! Let me tell y'all something. They don't teach this in high school. There is no feeling like sending 20,000 people home disappointed. None. You. Yeah, you. I know you want a hug. Come here, you bear-hugging son of a gun.
What do you guys think? Is he having a good time?
Would you be nervous? Would it be hard to think of what to say next?
Has anyone taught you about the 3-second rule?
Yeah, gotta clear paint.
So I was giving some more thought about our international evaluation.
And how long Oh, please tell me we're making a change.
Every 3 seconds.
We are.
Focus.
The two of you are going to save us almost an hour a week.
No pun
Sounds
intended.
great.
Keep your eyes.
Like that, we'll be making weekly slideshows by continent of our top 5 target players.
Us?
Yeah, same. We should have just done one shorter meetings, right? So synthesize, gather, review, summarize, and I'll cap the meetings at 30 minutes. What do you do?
Why do we go
Cooking show marathon.
I could watch British people make minimum. Hey, at least our names will be on them.
More entertaining than a buzzer beater from half court.
You make fries from scratch?
Once in a while, it takes some time. It's so much quicker when it's frozen.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not that great with cutting and dicing.
I'm dubious.
Feel that. Fresh potatoes take time to process.
If you do make them, try soaking and drain.
Yeah,
2 months
flash
of
fry,
rehab
dry,
and no
and fry again.
There are
That crunchy
underlying
outside, tender inside.
All right, cut it out. I'm starting to get hungry.
We should
Gotta
forget
go get
about
some more
taking the
season.
flight for now.
Anyone been to Utah? Take us to the game, third row.
No, but my neighbor went and showed me some of the coolest photos. Had all the best shots on canvas and emphasizes the reds, the pinks.
Got any pictures?
No, it wasn't my trip.
So this Sunday.
Thought maybe a snap.
Some photos of his photos. Who would do that?
I've got some of my sister's trip to Mexico.
Photos of photos? Fortune.
Yeah, off her phone. Is that weird?
Like a G League team.
That's a little intense. We are at a sporting
Forget about taking the flight for now.
Just take us to the game, third row.
Better luck next time. Only.
Yeah, I just had some friends over
Family in the
and watched some
baseline
ball.
has a young child.
Yeah, same.
Up next, the Rockets taking on the 76ers. For Houston, a big player in their conference, holding second place in the West. No doubt their sights set high as the year rolls on. Sixers, Rockets, up next on 2K Sports. We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
So the Houston starting five. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Then it's Shepard, and it's Gonzalez in at the three. Halliburton on the wing. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Pass to Smith. Here's Russell. To the middle. It's hauled in by McCaw. Wembanyama finds MP. First quarter, just over a minute played.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Shepard. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Can they get it? And that's 2 points on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Beating the defense in transition, Smith's showing how a little extra effort goes a long way.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Smith, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's MP from outside. Drops in the three. MP's got 8.
Love the rise and fire approach. Demonstrates how confident MP is.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Houston, they've still got a solid hold on that third spot.
You know, for Philadelphia, they're in the #1 slot right now. Still half the season left, but there's nowhere else they'd rather be.
Now here's Şengün, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Higgins misses. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Halliburton's shot is good.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside Russell. Gonzalez passes to Russell. Şengün, a screen on Doncic. Higgins. The Rockets with another miss. The Sixers lead by 12. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got...
just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. They've got Luka Doncic, Edey out there with MP. Then there's Edgecombe, and it's McCaw in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And here's MP from outside. He drops it from range. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that. Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Randall. Here's Salone. He's got 6. Back to Randall. No good on the triple.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Shot from the wing. And it's MP with a rebound.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
It's hauled in by Houston. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And the basket by Higgins. He's got 5.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Houston making some changes. Alperen Şengün's checked in for Smith. Hachimura comes in for Salon. And Russell is subbed in for Randall. Doncic on the wing. From deep, MP. Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar. Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Shepard. There's a screen from behind the arc. And Houston, another 3.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Higgins. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Philadelphia on top, leading by 10. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
36.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. It's Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. And turning back to our first half, things going well. Extremely well for the 76ers.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the op.
Thanks for tuning in. Now,
and happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And Clark, whether we're comparing players or voting for the annual awards, defense is a factor that is often undervalued.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, we love to see people score in a variety of ways. We like to see that offensive skill set on display. But, you know, defensive stats are critically important, but not as easy to identify and count. But yet, and still, it's half the game, so you can't overlook it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Then it's Shepard, and it's Gonzalez in at the small forward position. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard. Russell from outside. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Shepard. He's got 7. Inside. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Shepard. Shepard's got 5 assists in the game. Wembanyama screen. And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 33 points.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Halliburton, the pass to MP. Şengün with a steal. 14 feet away. Gonzalez misses.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And here's MP from outside. 3-pointer. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Smith with a screen on Halliburton. To the middle. No! Stopping him there! Jams it in, and he's fouled! An opportunity in a 3-point play. It's going to be on MP. Houston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Jabari Smith, Jr. 1 shot.
And Smith has a really smooth and relaxed shooting for him, but just like a lot of young players, I think the key is going to be him becoming more efficient.
Halliburton, the pass to MP. Fires for 3, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Şengün finds Russell, and a foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Luka Doncic is checked in for Philadelphia.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Şengün passes to Higgins. Here's Gonzalez. The 3 from Russell. Buries it from 3.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Doncic, a screen on Smith. From deep, MP. Counted from distance. MP's got 42 in the game.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Pass to Higgins. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Higgins has got 7. The Sixers lead by 15. Halliburton, the pass to MP. 4-3. Another three for Philadelphia.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Pass to Higgins. Outside Russell. Clock at 6. Launches a three. Rebound by the 76ers. Now here's MP. He has 45 points. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Smith outside. Russell from outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Russell's got 6 here in the quarter.
When he's dropping dimes, an opponent gets very nervous dealing with Jabari Smith.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Higgins. Halliburton with some nice D. Here's MP. And yes, another basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this. Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came.
Substitution on the court.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. MP is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Jared McCain. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Edey in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Gets the 3 ball to go. 55 points for MP.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Doncic. Şengün, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
And the dunk by Edey.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy. Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Houston working the ball around. Pass to Smith. Fires the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Dort, the pass to MP. Dort, a screen on Smith. Back to Dort. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Buckets like this pump Dort up. I mean, you can tell he loves finishing right on the defense.
You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Houston has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
and they meet just twice. So taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helps fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Absolutely tremendous offensively, relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
MP with the block.
They just got a clear message from MP. Do not test me down low.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And again for three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's Shepard. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everybody.
Hey, need some help?
What is going on, MP?
Most people trying to make a top 10 list, but we're right up there, and I'm just being honest. Living my passion till the day I die, and it's never easy, but the strength comes from deep inside. I started off as an average kid, nobody wanted to listen, but now we run this biz. I never quit, if I'm beaten, I won't fall, and you know I got my clique through it all. Nobody knows, but we gotta believe. Nobody knows, but right now they will see.
You know the deck is stacked, but we need a couple more cards.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for glancing at the players on these rosters doors. We see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Paxson is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward. Paxson passes to Mobley. Now Jaquez. 5 on the clock. Here's Fox. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. MP outside. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Back to MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
Pulls from the top of the key, and it's good. 2 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
No wasted motion from MP. Gets the space he needs and drains it.
Paxson outside. Pass to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Fox, no good. The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. MP deciding where to go with it. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Fox, no good.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
MP's shot is good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dort. Cleveland also making some changes. Walker Kessler comes in for Jared Allen. And it's Garland in for Jaime Jaquez. Jackson passes to Fox. Now, here's Garland. Kessler screen on Halliburton. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And the 76ers with possession. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Halliburton against Garland. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox with the steal. Jackson against Doncic. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Halliburton kicks to MP. Wembanyama, a screen. Carries it from three-point range. Now that's 17 points for MP.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
A 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Garland. High arcing shot.
Oh my goodness, Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe, send it back defensively.
Count it, good.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's Philadelphia in very good shape with a 23-point. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Edey. MP comes in for Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Jared McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Doncic. Fox, he's checked in for Cleveland. Johnson outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the paint, it's deflected. And stolen by Wembanyama. Halliburton is out there with it. Oh!
Putting the team first. MP making a well-placed pass.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Fox. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Mobley dishes to Fox. Mobley sets the pick for Fox. And another miss by Cleveland.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston really lit up the floor. He scored 64 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
A 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Allen's checked in for Walker Kessler. Khalil Ware comes in for Mobley. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Paxson in for Garland. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebound by the 76ers. And their win streak is now up to an incredible 32 straight games, which puts them one game shy of those amazing 1972 Lakers.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
Drills the three-pointer.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. 76ers on top as they wrap up the second quarter on a 20-6 run. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were laughing while we were watching it.
Hey man, that's off the air.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan favorite three-point contest.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Shaq Shadama says you've picked the wrong guy, Kenny.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers. from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the rim protectors standing tall for Mobley and Allen. Fox is out there with Paxson, and it's Jaquez in at the 3 spot. The Cavaliers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Here's Mobley. No good from outside. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And the rejection by MP. Halliburton kicks to MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mobley wide open. Again, Mobley missing.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Back to you.
Yeah, but tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Mobley throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Philadelphia.
Halliburton passes to MP. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Mobley sets the pick for Fox. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Halliburton against Fox. Pass to Jaquez. Here's Paxson. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-2 run here. MP passes to Wembanyama. Count it. Wembanyama's got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Paxson outside to the middle. Mobley misses.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. 3-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The 3 from MP. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 40 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Fox against Halliburton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
And he sinks the second. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 19-3 run. A 3 from MP. Hits the 3-point bomb. MP's got 43 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Sixers making a change here. MV's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Fox is checked in. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. We've got Edey. Patrick Williams is out there with MP. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. On the wing, MP. Covered by Mobley. Mobley against MP. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Johnson finds Garland. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a game so far for Darius Garland, and he's just getting started, folks.
And the dunk by MP.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring at will.
Fox against Doncic. Looking to get it going. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And nicknamed Big Body, Johnson doesn't shy away from contact, using that size and strength to gut through it.
MP inside. Mobley's there. Right wing. Garland with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Pass to Mobley. Johnson, a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Philadelphia. Edey with a screen for MP. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. MP's got 48. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Garland, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
Here's Fox. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staff?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
Johnson can't hit.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Back to MP. Williams, a screen on Johnson. Tipped away. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game.
Hey, man.
mama, there goes that name.
Calm down and not focus on the shot. In the back.
When I'm nervous, I sneeze.
Okay.
Small lead, triple. Solid picture. Scary.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got MP. Halliburton is out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's McCaw in at the small forward position. Henderson, the pass to Teague. Here's Dadier. Outside for Henderson. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And it's MP with a rebound. Philadelphia moving it around. The 3. Nails it from 3.
Really? You're going to give MP a look from there?
And we're about a minute into the first. Now here's Teague. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Filipowski. Sinks that one from the post.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's MP from outside. And the 76ers another 3.
Nice job measuring the defense in the pick and roll. MP just taking what they give him.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Teague. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Here's Henderson. Blocked! Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He dropped 50 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
Hits the trifecta. MP's got 9.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Teague, the pass to Henderson. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. And it's Teague missing. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 15-4 run. Halliburton, the pass to MP. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. 12 points for him.
I just love the ball movement.
Pelicans trail by 14. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Daudier. Rebound by Philadelphia. And with their last win, they tied that epic Lakers streak of 33 straight victories set back in 71 and 72. You have to wonder how long they can possibly keep this up.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Henderson with it. Still without a bucket. Wing shot on the way, and they recover it. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Sixers ahead, up 19. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. We'll go for a different look here. Messi, he's checked in for Poole. Filipowski comes in for Carter. Daudier, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Henderson in for Thomas. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Yves Messi out there with Filipowski. Then it's Miller, then it's Henderson, and it's Daudier in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Picked by Messi. Pass to Daudier. Gets an open look and hits it. Daudier's gotten his second bucket of the game.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And this game has MP's fingerprints all over it. He is really cooking.
Henderson, the pass to Filipowski. To the inside. Miller. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Henderson, the pass to Filipowski. Down low. Here's Misi. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
New Orleans shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. The first one falls. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Teague's checked in for New Orleans. Edey's checked in for the Sixers. To the paint. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Henderson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And with the All-Star game coming up, let's check in on the standings in the East. You take a look at Philadelphia. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first-place spot.
Checking out Philadelphia, many of us experts earmarked them as favorites this season. And you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Pass to Misi. Here's Dadier. Back to Misi. And it's blocked by Edey. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Wembanyama's checked in for Edey.
Number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
Picked by Misi. From downtown. Rebound by the 76ers.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
MP outside. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, you can throw it almost anywhere, and Wembanyama will go get it.
24 seconds left to play in the first half. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside T. Filipowski sets a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for Henderson. And it's all from three-point range. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, I have them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, you see their focus on the glass, getting second chance points on one end and preventing them on the other.
That's been just one of the storylines in a total wipeout thus far. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, One side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
And the Pelicans with possession here. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Edgecombe out there with Halliburton. Then it's MP. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's McCaw in at the 3. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And it's Teague missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And the basket by Halliburton.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
A nice shot by Filipowski.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
And here's MP from outside. And the 76ers another 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
The 3 is up. Wembanyama controls the rebound and the putback.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Brandon Miller's checked in for the Pelicans. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. The Pelicans 4th.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Pass to Misi. Miller outside. Takes a 3. The rebound by MP. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Takes the 3. Drains the triple. MP's got 29 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Back to Misi. Over Wembanyama. The shot by Misi, no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Pass to Dadier. And here's Miller. Picked by Misi. Inside. Shot to stop the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Thomas, he's checked in for Henderson. It's both from the stripe. Philadelphia has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Teague against Doncic. Teague, the pass to Thomas. Here's Dadier. From the arc. And the Pelicans miss again. MP outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
1:06 left to play in the third quarter here. New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Dadier. Back to T. Now here's Miller. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Miller's got 8 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Misi. Now here's Miller, covered by McCain. Here's the floater. Miller can't get it to go. So it's Philadelphia now. Fades away. Again, Philadelphia.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Miller outside. Picked by Misi. Releases from 15.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
And so it's the Philadelphia. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the...
Making a change here. Misi's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. MP's checked in for Williams. For Philadelphia, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And we'll go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Kyle Filipowski. Allie, take it away.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with New Orleans head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And we know this type of injury can be a long road. However, the bright side at the moment is that they believe he may be able to play. Fingers crossed.
Okay, Allie, thanks. This injury certainly looks like it could be serious.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
Miller is out there with Henderson. Then it's Yves Misi. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Thomas in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5. Pass to Miller. Another foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, BA. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
He got it again! Sensational! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Doncic against T. Henderson outside. Back to T. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Jacks up a 3. Tries again. Misi. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Down low. And Williams punches it home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
1:39 left in the fourth. Outside T. Henderson outside. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, They set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Henderson outside. Pass to Dadye. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And he converts the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And here's T. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To walk into